Hey guys, this is Darbs Are Us, and I am Brad. Today I have my top 5 beginner tips for Death Stranding, and we're starting right now. Tip number 1, be prepared. What I mean by this is make sure that you pack things like ladders, climbing anchors, PCCs. All of these things can make your life so much easier, whether it's traversing terrain, crossing a river, or just needing to throw down a post box or generator that you badly happen to need. It really sucks when you're out there in the wilderness and you don't have these things available. Another thing that I recommend is make sure you bring spare boots, at least one pair. When they're sitting on your boot clip, they don't take any damage from timefall. This way you'll never have to worry about your boots getting destroyed in the field and then you don't have a replacement. Because if that happens, you'll start taking damage and your stamina use will go through the roof, and it's not a fun time. The last thing that I recommend you always have on you is repair spray. You're always going to want at least 1 or 2 canisters of repair spray because this stuff can save your life. When you're out there making deliveries and you get trapped in timefall for an extended period of time, or you get roughed up by mules, or you have an accident and go tumbling off a cliff, your containers can get damaged in a hurry. This way, as long as you have repair spray, you can fix up your cargo before turning it in and get those high ranks on your missions, and you'll get more likes, which will help you level up that much faster. Tip number 2, use your Odra deck. Once again, this seems like common sense, but so many people either fail to use their Odra deck or they aren't using it properly. Your Odra deck scanner can help you locate mules before they're attacking you. It can help you locate BTs so long as you're stationary. Sometimes they're hard to see. The scanner gives you a major advantage in being able to spot them before they can grab you. The other thing it's really good for is terrain traversal. It can identify hills that are too steep and that you'll slide down. It can identify water that is too deep and will sweep you away. It's really a lifesaver. The other things that the Odra deck is good for are scanning for supplies. So if you're out making a trip to, say, the wind farm, and you have a light load, you may as well pick up additional supplies to turn in, whether that's metals and resins for your own personal use, or whether it's additional cargo so that you can get more likes as soon as you reach your destination. Once again, it's just an efficient use of your time. Moving on to tip number 3, make sure to raise your connection levels. What I mean by this is when you are delivering cargo to various destinations, let's just say a distribution center, you have a connection level rating. It's anywhere from 0 stars to 5 stars. Every time you increase this connection level, you get more chiral network bandwidth. And what that does is it enables you to build more structures on the map. And I'm not just talking like on the regional map, I'm talking across the entire world map. So anytime you can increase your chiral bandwidth, it's a win. It'll make your life so much easier, especially as you progress in the game and you gain access to structures that soak up more bandwidth. The other benefit to raising your connection levels with various locations are the rewards. You actually get directly rewarded for increasing your connection level. These rewards can be anything from cosmetic items to actual usable items out in the field, such as new weapons and new boots, things of that nature. And this brings us to tip number 4, increase your porter levels. At first glance, your porter level may just appear to be for bragging rights, but it's actually very useful. It's in essence how you level up. So if you increase your miscellaneous ranking by 10 levels, for instance, then you will start getting more likes for everything you do, which will help you to level up quicker. If you increase your delivery volume, your carry capacity will increase. These increases occur every 10 levels per category. So obviously increasing your porter levels is actually very important to character development. Sam will become stronger and stronger the more you focus on that. The best way to do this is by taking on additional orders and by picking up lost cargo that you find along the way, because the more likes you can get, the quicker you can level up. Finally, we have tip number 5, vehicles. The game is really vague when it comes to vehicles. When you get your first trike, you're going to need to repair it? Well, it tells you to go drive it into a garage, but they don't really explain how this is accomplished. Driving it onto the elevator of a distribution center, for instance, is not sufficient. You can park it there and it won't do anything. You're going to have to actually go to the terminal, access the garage, store your vehicle, and then you can recall your vehicle and it'll be repaired. It'll also be fully charged. Additionally, your vehicle runs on battery power. Now, if you leave it stationary in a sunny location, it'll charge on its own. But this is part of why I recommend bringing PCCs. If you have a PCC, you can just throw down a generator, charge yourself up, and go on your merry way. The other thing is, the first vehicle you get, you may be really scared about losing it. Don't be too concerned about losing it. Even if it gets destroyed, you will eventually get more vehicles. So if you have an unfortunate accident like I did, don't sweat it. This concludes my top 5 beginner tips. If you have any additional tips though, please leave them in the comments. I would love to see what you guys consider imperative tips to have. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more Death Stranding content. Thank you so much for watching and take care of yourselves.